So a very common question that I get is, do Facebook ads actually work for contractors, construction companies, remodeling companies, and so forth? And the answer is both yes and no, because it all depends on how the ad is structured, plus also what you're doing after the lead comes in. A lot of times you can get a lot of leads on social media and they're very cheap, but the problem is always that they're not qualified, right? They're just someone just sitting there scrolling through social media, watching funny cat videos or watching whatever it is that they're into, and then they see an ad for remodeling. And so they're not qualified. Maybe they thought about it at some point, and then they say, oh yeah, sure, let me just see, I might be interested in this. And you might get a lot of these price shoppers that aren't actually interested. So there's a couple things that you can do. So if you just leave it at that, right, and you just get those leads, then it won't work. You're getting people that are not qualified. So there's a couple things that you can do. One is you need to target your age demographic, right? So target the people that you mainly work with. If it's older folks, if it's people that are interested in more luxury items, you can target that. And then they're more likely to be able to afford your services, let's say. The second thing that you want to do is actually make them jump through a couple hoops. Make them fill out a survey and then make them also book a time on your calendar. And when you do this, it pre-qualifies them a bit more. So your chances of this working go up, okay? They go up quite a bit. And also, then after they submit that, what is your response time? Does it take you 5 hours? Does it take you 24 hours, 48 hours to respond to the lead? If it does, it probably won't work, right? Because let's say they submit their information and then by the time you call them, and especially if you're not asking them or following up with them over email or whatever, they might not even remember who you are, right? They might have just done it in the spur of the moment if they never even filled out a survey and showed that they're serious, right? So it could be a total waste. So it kind of depends all on you and how you do it. I've seen a lot of companies that ran social media ads and they didn't work, and usually they fall into one of those categories, which is they just ran ads and it was random and it was kind of all over the place. But instead of getting this wide net of people, if you make them jump through a bunch of hoops, there's a funnel, and you essentially make them jump through the hoops, and you only get the ones that are the very, very best, the ones that are super interested, that their timeline is within the next, they want to get started in 2 weeks or within a month or within 1 week. It kind of all depends on your sales cycle. So if you do something like this, that's awesome. You could hire our company just to do this for you and deliver you the leads on a silver platter, kind of like we do, or you can just do this yourself, right? You can just go in on Facebook, create a messenger campaign or like a lead campaign and just test this yourself. They're all exclusive, so it definitely can work. That's my solution. If you've tried things like Google or SEO, this also works super well. Problem is it's more expensive, but they're definitely high quality leads if you do it the right way. I hope you are enjoying this video so far. Look, if you want all of this stuff pre-built and done for you, I'm talking about the lead generation, the appointment booking, and all that stuff just installed in your business, then you can go over to moreestimates.com and just check out what we have. We only work with one company per area, so honestly it might already be claimed where you are, but everything from capturing new leads to also setting up an automatic follow-up system. We could do all this for you where it follows up with your leads, right? So you never lose another lead again, all the way up until appointment booking. So some people, they get enough leads, they want automated appointment booking. We can get that set up for you so you could turn those leads that are sitting in your inbox into actual estimates on your calendar. Most business owners are just so focused on getting leads, but honestly, you can have 100 leads a week, 1,000,000 leads a day. But if you're not booking estimates out of those, it does not matter. That's why our focus is estimates, which is why it's moreestimates.com. That is our specialty. As you can see here, we book it in your calendar, automatic reminders, all that stuff. And in fact, we guarantee that you get booked appointments. We have guarantees in place for all this stuff. Sometimes we do free trials, and we have a ton of proof already. So I work with contractors all over the US and Canada where we actually do this for them. This right here is Monty. He said in the first 30 days, they sold 3 jobs. And again, most of these jobs are bigger jobs. I don't really work in like the smaller handyman type of spaces. This right here is Robert. He said we make 3 to 4 sales per month that average between 25 to 35,000 per project. Again, this is Robert right here. It said I've been doing this for 20 years. Nothing compares to your system. And I have tons more as well that you can check out. So go over to moreestimates.com and you can check out all of this stuff. You can watch all these interviews. Plus, you'll even get a bunch of ads that we've already ran. And this is not some kind of like sales call. What this is me seeing if it even makes sense for us to work together. Your area might be claimed and there's nothing that we can do. Some people just need the lead follow-up system. Some people just want to see our ads. I just show it to you and you just use it in your business. Just take what we have and you can just do it yourself. So you can go over to this website here and take a look at our resources, and hopefully that helps.